Measuring quantities. Measurement is a number that characterizes an object or event, which can be compared with other objects or events. You use basic unit of measure for length, time, weight or mass, electric current, volume, angle, temperature, and rate. There are two systems of measures. The first one is the metric system or the International Systems of Units or SI, and the second one is the English system. Now, most countries, including the Philippines, use the SI unit of measures. Now, the slides shows the commonly used units of measure for different quantities like length, volume, mass, temperature, time, capacity, and angle. For length, it uses millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer for metric, inch, foot, yard, mile for English. For volume, it uses cubic centimeter and cubic meter for metric, cubic inch, cubic foot, cubic yard for English. Mass, gram and kilogram for metric, ounce, pound, and ton for English. While in temperature, it uses Kelvin and degree Celsius for metric and degree Fahrenheit for English. In time, second, minute, and hour for metric and English. Capacity, millimeter and liter for metric, fluid ounce, pint, and gallon for English. Angle, degree and radian for metric and English. So let's have an exercise. Identify the appropriate unit of measure that can be used to the following quantities. Now, for example, we're going to measure pathway. Okay, mostly, ano ba yung ginagamit natin dyan? So, saan siya papatak na quantity? Sa length. And ano yung mga metric, ano yung mga unit na ginagamit natin dyan? For the measurement, mostly ay meter. Okay, o kaya ay foot. Next, soft drinks. Of course, that is mass. Next is Scrabble. We have here volume. Okay, yung mga cubic. Next is weight. So this is mass. Gram, kilogram. Next, weather. Kapag sinusukat natin kung gaano kalamig or gaano kainit. So that is temperature. So in this table, I will discuss the unit, a different unit like millimeter, centimeter to kilometer, and its meaning, actually its conversion to meter. Okay? So millimeter, so 1 millimeter, or you can write it as mm, is equivalent to 1 over 1,000 or 0.001 meter. So, in conversion, 1 millimeter is equivalent to 0.001 meter. So, you will use that kapag nagko-convert na kayo. Then, centimeter, 1 centimeter is equivalent to 1 over 100 is equal to 0.01 meter. While decimeter or dm is 1 over 10 is equal to 0.1 meter. Decameter or dam is 10 meters. Hectometer or HM is 100 meters, or you can simply write it as 10 squared. And kilometer or km is 1,000 meters. So, later, i-discuss ko sa inyo paano ba natin ginagamit yung conversion. Okay? So, let us convert 470 centimeter to millimeter, decameter, and kilometer. So, let us solve for millimeter. Convert 470,000 centimeter to meter. And the conversion is 1 centimeter is equivalent to 0.01 meter. Now, let us use 470,000 centimeter. Let us multiply it to the conversion of 1 centimeter to 0.01 meter. So, the question is, ano yung magiging ating numerator? Ano yung magiging ating denominator? Okay? So remember na ang magiging denominator natin, yung the one to cancel. Kung sino yung ika-cancel natin. So that is why our numerator is 0.01 meter and our denominator is 1 centimeter. Okay? So let us cancel the centimeter. So ang naiwan nating unit ay m, which is meter. Now, we can now multiply it. 470,000 multiplied by 0.01. Okay, and that is 4,700 meters. Now, let us convert 4,700 meters to millimeter. Okay, so our goal is to convert 470,000 centimeter to millimeter. Okay, now let us use 4,700 meter and we will multiply it to the conversion of millimeter and meter. So remember that 1 millimeter is equivalent to 0.01 meter. Okay? And our denominator will be in meter. Okay? So our numerator is 1 millimeter, then our denominator is 0.001 meter. Bakit? Kasi yun yung ating kakansilin. Alright? So let us cancel meter. So ang natira ay millimeter. Then 4,700 times 1 divided by 0.0101 is 4,700,000 millimeters. So the answer is 4,700,000 millimeters. Now convert 470 centimeter to decameter. And the first thing to do is to convert 470,000 centimeter to meter. Now the conversion is 1 centimeter is equivalent to 0.1 meter. Let us again use 470,000 centimeter. Okay, multiply by the conversion. Again, our denominator is the one to cancel, which is the centimeter. Okay, so yung nasa numerator natin is meter, ang nasa denominator natin is centimeter kasi yun yung ating ika-cancel. Okay, then 470,000 multiplied by 0.01 is 4,700 meter. Now this time, we will convert 4,700 meter to decameter. Okay, now the conversion of 1 decameter is 10 meters. So 4,700 meters times 1 decameter over, ano ba yung katumbas ng 1 deca? 10 meters. So that is 10 meters. Okay? Now, cancel meters. Then, 4,700 times 1 divided by 10 is 470 decameter. So, meaning to say, 4,700 centimeter is equivalent to 470 decameter. So lastly, let us convert 4,700 centimeter to kilometer. Okay, our goal is to convert 4,700 centimeter to kilometer. Now let's have the conversion of centimeter to meter, which is 1 centimeter is equivalent to 0.1 meter. So again, let us compute it. So use 4,700 centimeter times the conversion of centimeter to meter, which is 0.01 meter over 1 centimeter, which is 4,700 meters. Now, let us convert 4,700 meters to kilometer. And remember, 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meter. Okay, let us use 4,700 meters times 1 kilometer for the numerator and for the denominator is 1,000 meter. Why? Because 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meter. At bakit nga ang meter ang nasa baba? Para ito ay makancel natin. So that is 4.7 kilometers. So 4,700 centimeter is equivalent to 4.7 kilometers. Let's go on now to length. It describes how long a physical quantity is. So, kung gaano kahaba ang isang bagay, and it includes distance, height, depth, and the like. In the next slide, you can see the different units of measures used in measuring length. The smallest unit of measure for length is millimeter, and the biggest unit of measure is kilometer. Now, length is used to determine perimeter and area of other geometric figures. Now, the basic instrument used in measuring length is ruler. So, kung saan yan laging ginagamit ng mga estudyante. Now, it has 4 units of measure: millimeter, centimeter, inches, and foot. The table shows how to convert the English unit to metric unit of measures and vice versa. So let's first convert the inch to a centimeter. Now multiply it by 2.54. So the result is 1 inch is equivalent to 2.54 centimeter. Okay? Next, foot. 2 centimeter, multiply it by 30.5. So the result is 1 foot is equivalent to 30.5 centimeter. Now, yard to meter, multiply it by 0.914. So the result is 1 yard is equivalent to 0.914 meter. Now, yard again to centimeter, multiply it by 90. So 1 yard is 914. So 1 yard is equivalent to 91.4 centimeter. Next is mile to kilometer. Multiply by 1.16. So 1 mile is equivalent to 1.61 kilometer. Centimeter to inch. Multiply it by 0.4. So 1 centimeter is equivalent to 0.4 inch. Meter to inch is multiply it by 39.4. So 1 meter is equivalent to 39.4 inch. To feet, multiply it by 3.28. And to yard is 1.1. While in kilometer to mile is 0.62. So 1 kilometer is equivalent to 0.62 mile. So let's have an exercise. What is 25 meter in yards? Now our goal here is to convert 25 meters in yards. So let's have the conversion of 1 yard is equivalent to 0.19 meter. Okay, let us use 25 meter times the conversion, which is 1 yard over 0.914 meter. So, yung ating denominator is in meter para makancel natin yung unit. Then, 25 times 1 divided by 0.914 is 27.35 yards. So, meaning to say, 25 meters is equivalent to 27.35 yards. Next is 4 yards of ribbon will be cut into 8 equal pieces. How long in centimeters is each pieces? So, meron tayong 4 yards na ribbon and ikakat natin sa 8 pantay-pantay na piraso. So, gaano kahaba naman ang isang piece, ang isang piraso in centimeter? Okay? So, our goal first is to convert yard into centimeter. Okay? 1 yard is equivalent to 91.4 centimeter. So, let us use 4, convert 4 yards to centimeter. So, 4 yards times, okay, 91.4 centimeter over 1 yard. So, bakit ang denominator natin ay 1 yard? Because yun yung ating kakansilin, yung unit na yard. Okay, so ang matitira natin ay centimeter. So, we have 4 times 91.4 divided by 1 is 365.5 centimeter. Now, ang sabi dito, we will cut it to 8 equal pieces. So, 365.5 centimeter divided by 8 is 45 0.7 centimeter each piece.